All right, Packers, Bengals, and Cincinnati. Once you get beyond just the incredible field goal scenario, the way that played out,
right.
To me, the top storyline is, once again, it's Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams, 11 catches, 206 yards, an even better example of one person, one combination really beating you, even more so than Herbert to Williams.
Right. It's almost like it's like Cincinnati took the approach of like, we'll let Davante Adams beat us. We're going to try to take away some other stuff. And that's where I respect Green Bay. They just go, fine, we'll just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And Adams, of course, is really good. And I know I'm lower on Adams than most people. I understand that. He's still really good, And if I ever see him, I hope he says, hey, you should give me more respect. And I go, yeah, you're probably right. I should. I like the person.
What's
I like
the issue
a lot of
again?
things he does.
Like, you didn't have him in the top, what?
Top 10 last year.
Would you now?
Definitely in the top 10. Would I say
5?
Top 5? I don't know. That's where I go back and forth with him.
Yeah.
I do. And again, I'm into context because nobody treats him like he's one of the 5 best receivers at times.
Yeah.
He doesn't get doubled necessarily very much. Guys just let him do certain things where I go, that's stupid, first of all, because they're going to keep going.
He's
to him
averaging 8
offense.
catches per game.
Yeah, you have to do something different just for the way he's used in the offense. But he is a damn good player, and there's no weakness to his game, and he is a great route runner. He's got great hands. And do we want to go back to the Odell play? They just got in my ear.
Pete's got it, yeah.
Let's go back real quick.
Go back? Okay.
Let's go. Can we throw it up in the machine here? We got it? All right. I'm sorry. Blame. All right, and we're going to go back to Davante Adams is awesome, okay? Yep. But here we go. 3rd and 1. Damn Chargers screen. All right. Going to have to take my word a little bit here because we can't show it all. But here we go. We got him here. It's a quarter safety, all right? And Njoku's going to run this, and Odell Beckham Jr. is going to run the post over the top. The safety squats on Njoku running the out route. The read of the play in any offense, high school, college, the NFL, you ran this play. I don't know what you called it. If, the guy ran the slot receiver or the tight end of the 2-receiver side, he ran like a corner route. We called it sail.
Y flag.
You called it Y flag. Fine. And, in the West Coast offense, we called it, Y sail. All right? Which meant the outside guy knew he had a post. The play is 1 to Odell, 2 to Njoku, 3 to Kareem Hunt. I understand he wants to get the first down. It's 3rd and inches. I understand. But you're letting them off the hook, in my opinion, here. And again, we're not going to have an angle to show it completely. But
he was open over the top?
I mean, really open. I can show you on the film right here to where if you want to look at it to confirm it for everybody to go, okay, I believe you, but you believe me. I'll show you that later.
I do believe you. Show me later?
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Okay.
But to me, there's something weird there. There's something weird there.
Pete says he believes you.
Yeah, he should.
He has no reason not to.
All right, back to Davante Adams. Sorry, Davante Adams.
Back to Davante Adams, 11 for 206. We've not gotten into the film yet.
Let's show it.
Of the examples. Let's begin.
Yeah.
All right, a slant for 17 yards, first quarter. Packers down 7-0.
Yeah, again, they got man coverage here. The thing about that they're amazing with is he's at the top of the screen here. It's 3 receivers, it's tight end and Davante Adams to the left, 2 receivers to the right, back offset to the left with Rodgers in the shotgun. Davante Adams got man-to-man, yes. And the awesome thing about Davante Adams, because he's not like a burner. He's not like, oh, man, this is Tyreek Hill or DK Metcalf or Terry McLaurin or DJ Moore or, I'm missing other guys where you go, man, if you bump Jamar Chase on the other side, where you go, if I bump him, he's going to run by us. Where he's great and where he makes up for that, because he has good speed but not great speed. Odell would be another guy. You'd go, wait, you really want to play it that way, right? He makes every route look the same. And he's an incredible route runner, and they abuse you with certain routes to where you have to play them. To me, like when they get in this formation, they do go route, back shoulder, right? And slant route is like they do it a lot. But they all look the same, so it's hard to play it. And that's where he's really cool because he does a great job here at the top of the screen, okay, of just, again, you don't know exactly where he's going to go. He makes it all look the same all the time, and he kind of sells the outside break, and he hits that 3rd step on his left leg, and boom, it's there. And Rodgers is a little late delivering the ball. I don't know if he's worried about the underneath coverage clearing out a little bit, but either way, you know, he's beaten Chidobe Awuzie there, and that's where he's really good. And they take low-hanging fruit. They have no, like, that's where I love LaFleur and Rodgers. They're not like, oh, we got to have a really cool play. They just sometimes go, no, our guy's better, and Rodgers is going to put it on the money and eat it and deal with it. And that's where they're cool that way.
So that was kind of an underneath. And as you mentioned, I think it's a great point to make that all the routes look the same in his stem.
Right.
Then you can go over the top a little bit. So this is Rodgers to Adams for 34 yards.
Well, and this is like, this goes to great game plan design here. As you see here, there's four. Rodgers in the shotgun. There's four eligibles off to his right, and then I believe he just has the tight end over here to his left, right? So he's got one guy to his left, four to his right, stressing the coverage. But my point with this is just they design all these awesome plays all the time, and they don't hide it. They go, we're going trying to get the ball to him, number one. He's the first read. Anytime they come out with a cool play, it's like Adams the first read. And if you're just going to give it to us, we'll take it. Or you're going to have to do something crazy to take him away, and then Rodgers might find somebody else. It's like our old adage we used to talk about. You got to be great at something to force the defense to change, and then it helps out other things. And that's where, you know, they're really cool this way. And you could see yeah. So let me see if I can get this the right way here. It's post down the middle. It's deep corner by this guy. It's chip by Dillon into the flat. It's tight end, shallow cross. And then it's going to be Davante Adams running an in cut.
Deep in route.
Cool, yeah, really cool play. I mean, really cool formation. Definitely something they put in for this game. Probably they saw on film. And you could see he's wide open.
He's wide open.
Wide open.
I wish, go ahead and play it again.
Yeah.
I wish teams did this more often, Chris, because when you're facing a zone and the safeties are bailing, okay, that part of the field, if your quarterback has a pretty good arm to throw a fastball in there on that 20-yard in route, you're basically leveraging the linebackers at that point. And
Definitely.
what linebacker is good enough in zone coverage to take that away?
No.
Most of them aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, this linebacker, I'm going to guess, is going to jump the back in the flat exactly the way you want to when you draw it up.
Exactly right. And they take the underneath coverage away altogether because, he's going, wait, I don't want to just let, like, Dillon just sit over there and I'm way back here and they just throw a check down. He's not worried about that. I think he's thinking, hey, 24, Von Bell's got the middle of the field, but because of the design of the play, he's worried about Randall Cobb running the post across. So he's got to carry him a little bit. And that's where it just, as you can see in this picture, it's wide open. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Won't ever be any more open than that.
No, it won't. Now, this is where I struggle with Davante Adams, and sometimes where you don't hear me say he's the top receiver in football.
Because he doesn't make something more happen here?
I mean, again, I can go through a handful of guys right here where I'd go, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's a touchdown. And I'm not trying – you can't have it all. You can't have it all. I understand that. But that's where I go, no, most of the – at least my top five is going to score, I think.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
You mentioned a moment ago while you're talking about this, they have really good designs on plays. I love it when they get air outside the pocket. Another thing that I wish they would do more often. I think we're going to see it here. Bootleg for 24 yards, mid-second quarter.
They play plays off of each other really good. Like, hey, we got this run, and now we got three passes off this run that you don't know which one's coming.
Yeah.
And then like we talked about with Adams, he runs this route, and then we got three other routes that look like this, but damn, you don't know which one's coming. It's like simple but complicated and awesome. I mean, this is just basic bootleg. Okay, boom, he's there. We got guy running a deep out over there, and Davante Adams is going to run the deep cross. But they're going to take advantage of a zone defense where, hey, the Packers are a pretty good run team, and they're going to hope to try to get these linebackers sucked up and then go, oh, no, it's a pass, and turn around, and it's going to be too late because he's going to be by everybody. So you could see the run fake to the left gets a little movement from the linebackers. They don't do that horrible of a job. They get back and get depth, right? He actually goes underneath them, and because they're looking for something deeper downfield, and by the time Rodgers is throwing, they realize nothing's deeper downfield, and he catches the ball, and he's matched up on Wilson, the linebacker, and it's easy living.
It was like a handoff.
It was a handoff.
Crazy how easy he made that look, because it really wasn't that easy.
No, Rodgers, it's insane. You're right. Let's admire the throw one more time.
Right? Just one more time.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
From the 40, it's going to be
the greatest I've ever seen.
25 yards, yeah.
I mean, Yeah.
Like he just walked it down to him and said, now you go run with it
go ahead.
for a few yards.
No problem.
Okay, so with this combination, we've seen the quick slant. We've seen the deep in. We saw that from the opposite side of the field, the kind of shallow cross.
Yep.
How about a post?
Yeah.
You got a post for me?
Yeah, I got a post for you.
All right.
And guess what coverage it is?
Quarters?
Yeah.
Man, that's a theme.
I know, right? It's all over football right now. It's all over football because people are worried about stopping this and this, or they're worried about, play action, quick posts over the middle, where this guy might run a quick post. They call it a pop post, a pop pass, and this guy just runs a curl. So they're all worried about that, let alone the run game and all that. So they want to cheat guys. You're trying to take away a little bit of everything.
I got my hand raised. Hit pause for a second. Yeah. This looks just like what we used to call 20 Sky. And every time we saw someone playing 20 Sky, we were excited because it didn't really take away anything. So, this is 30 years later. What do you think it's good at? It takes away what? I think I asked you already, but I want to hear it again.
Well, I think what they're trying to take away more than anything is kind of what I'm talking about. It's just it's these quick posts. And New England made them really popular. Kyle Shanahan made them popular. Where this guy does like a deep curl, and it takes away, let alone if they run the ball, the safeties are thinking a little bit more like downhill to take away that aspect. Or another popular play in the NFL is this guy runs a deep cross, and then this guy runs a cross and goes right underneath him. It's almost like a pick play. Well, now the safeties, here's a safety, and they pass it off, right? So it's like, oh, wait, I got him, and oh, wait, I got this guy right here. So they get a little bit of the best of both worlds. But offenses are getting used to it now, and they're going, wait, okay, well, fine, you want to take away that, then we're going to screw you. And you're going to have to take my word for this, DeGraw. I want you to watch Davante Adams at the bottom of the screen here. See how he kind of did a little stutter right there?
Yep.
Right? He played into their fear of what they think's coming. They're worried about him running that way or maybe just curling up and doing that. So when he did that, Jesse Bates, and again, Jesse Bates, I think, is one of the best safeties in football. He's just out of the screen right here. When he gave the little stutter, Jesse Bates kind of stuttered too. Like, oh, no, he's about to curl up or he's going to run the cross right at me. Let me stop it. And he stuttered and then turned on the afterburners and just goes straight. And so he was thinking, wait, stutter, he might just do this. Stutter, he might go across, and he was worried about stopping that. Well, Rodgers and LaFleur, they do watch film, and there you go. Now here we are 40 yards downfield, and you see the corner who was outside leverage because of the tight split. It's tough on him. And Jesse Bates, who stuttered a little bit with the Davante Adams stutter, now it's, big trouble, big pass, perfect throw. And that's where Adams does make up for his lack of speed. His craftiness, his understanding of how to set people up. He's a master at setting people up.
Dead leg 40 yards behind him, that helps set him up.
Exactly.
Got him that extra yard.
No
so
doubt.
when you're throwing so often to Davante Adams, every now and then Randall Cobb will be open as well.
Right. So now they finally go, okay, we've had enough. It's 200 yards and how many receptions, 11, 12, what the hell was it?
11.
11,
yeah.
Right. So, every pass goes that way. And now they finally go, we're going to double Davante Adams. Davante Adams on the bottom. We got 3 receivers to the right. And the play is for Adams.
Of
course. This goes into why Jesse Bates also stuttered on that last play, because Adams is going to run 16 yards and curl up.
Okay.
Just like what we just talked about. Because they go, wait, they do this all the time. But they play games with certain routes. Like, you don't know if it's going to be a curl, a cross, a post, whatever. We're going to keep you on our edge. And then it's going to be, let me see if I get this right. It's going to be this receiver out here. I can't remember who that is. I think that's the kid from Clemson. And then it's going to be an inside release by Randall Cobb, who's also, Amari Rodgers. And then you're going to have the inside in cut by Randall Cobb. And Rodgers is looking at Adams running this curl route the whole time. But there's going to be Chidobe Awuzie, and I believe it's Jesse Bates right here. As he comes up, it is going to be total double team, and you're going to see in a second as we get to the end of the play here to where you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, first off, Rodgers buying time and making this throw off the back of his foot is insanity in the membranity. But, okay, you see it here a little bit?
And this is a huge situation, too. I should have pointed this out, Chris. 15 yards to set up the game-winning field goal. So this is late in overtime. And I think it's
third and 16, 2:28 left in overtime. Right. Yeah. This is after 5 missed field goals, and it's all over the place. But hopefully you're watching on YouTube. As you can see, look what happened. Here's Jesse Bates. Here's Owuze. They were all over Davante Adams in the mirror. They doubled him. All right? They doubled him. And here comes Randall Cobb, who has single coverage over here. And Rodgers off his back foot to make this throw more than 25 yards down the field. You know, that's insane in itself, all right? And boom, you could see he makes the throw. You could see Jesse Bates is trying to get off of Davante Adams, and he hits him just as he catches it. But he gets the first down, and that was game.
And that was it.
Yep.
Mason Crosby got another chance.
I think I messed up the routes on the front. It wasn't double in cut. It was one guy went on the go, and then Randall Cobb ran the in cut. I'm sorry about that.
You self-scouted thyself in the moment.
In the moment.
It's not easy to do.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.